You know, we always get all the other animals and they show how we feed them, but we very seldom show how we feed the kitty cats in the morning, Mom.
I know.
So here's what we do every morning, folks. They come up here, they get a can of, what's that called? Feisty, Fiesta?
Friskies.
Frisky, little Friskies, pate, if you will.
Pate
Mama,
and
yeah,
gravy.
baby likes the pate, which is the solid. Mama likes the other, it's called the crumbles or the little pieces. They get 2 full bowls of dry food and then their water, and this is where they eat.
I do it a little different. I don't give them the whole thing, because if they don't eat all of it this morning, then the flies get it. You just dump it all out.
I do it the other way around because it's just easier. I don't want to have to.
Oh, she's going to eat some of baby's now.
Oh, she's some of baby's.
Have to probably dump more in
Baby,
there.
where'd you go? Hi. Oh, baby's under here. Hi, baby. Hi, baby girl. You okay? It's all right. It's okay. All right. We just don't ever see them sometimes, in a morning like that. So
I know.
So we do feed our kitty cats.
Hey, where's the letter opener? You're okay.
I don't know.
Where
I
you
don't
going?
know. I saw it the other day. I put it over there. What can I do
Probably.
with it? Oh, I think I know where it's at.
I
What are
need
you going to do with it?
I'm going to get those mats
you got
out of
letters to
Riley's
open up?
tail.
You got letters to open up?
Uh-huh.
Grandma always looks nice, doesn't she? Then you have me.
Well, I don't have a whole lot of work clothes. Work, like not sitting
We
in
need to
the
order
desk.
some more of those overalls.
I know, I do.
Yeah, different colors.
I do.
Listen to those birds.
Man.
They're wanting out, I guess, or something. We'll get them out in a second. Hey, first of all, how about some introductions? We started in the garage with the kitty cats.
I'm Leanne.
Grandpa Doss Farms.
Grandma Doss Farms.
There you go.
Got it.
Hey, I'm going to turn the water on.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey,
Your hair
I'll-
looks nice.
Thanks.
Yeah, you bet. Sure. Mine don't.
Yours looks great. You need a jacket, but
No, you know what? I think I'm okay.
okay.
I think I'm going to have to do some jumping jacks or something. But welcome everybody to our little channel here. We're going to do a morning feed this morning. Me and Grandma and kitty cats, and help feed everybody. And I was really excited about making this video. This is our first video after we did the goat construction there of the winter shelter. This will be the first video since that's done. It'll be the first time y'all get to see us feed the animals. It's a twofold deal. We really did want the winter shelter. That's important. But just as important, we wanted to get them from way down yonder, feeding in that old coop down there. We wanted to feed them here. And that way, hopefully, make it easier on us. And so we're still working it out, and we'll kind of show you how it goes. And
a lot of it depends on the dogs.
Depends on the dogs, depends on the big goats,
Yeah.
But anyhow, it's going.
I'll get
You get that
this
door,
gate.
and I'll go on in here. And we always pin these doors back with these bungees because we don't want the wind to blow and close them shut. Hey girls, hang on everybody. I bet you. Let's see if anybody's still in here. Hello, anybody in there? Huh? Well, we still got girls. Hey, Mags. Hi, buddy. Well, you're all still in. The boys are all in here. Hi, Beep Beep. Hi, ladies. Is that Annie or is that's Annie Oakley or not? Hi. That was Chick making all that noise. Chick. She's wanting out of there. Okay. Now, Mama, see, she's looking for mice. She makes the rounds every morning looking for mouses. I think we're okay on water over here this morning.
Okay.
I'm going to give them a few, some wormies.
All right.
Still not out of bed yet, huh?
Wormies in the morning, you are spoiling them.
Well, I know, but if I don't give them wormies,
Oh, that's right.
I can't do the wormy
How
dance.
could I have forgotten?
How did you forget that?
It's been too long.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're going to do it without birds.
That's never stopped you before.
I'll throw them out here. You put the scratch right here, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, by the
more
way,
grass to
somebody, this stuff here on the ground that's growing,
Yep.
somebody called that maize. I was out in school, and I haven't looked it up yet, the only maize I know is corn.
That's what I was going to say.
I know, I don't know if that's the corn, I don't know, is that corn growing? Is that what you meant by calling it maize? I'm not sure.
Well, maybe if we can't get corn in the garden, we can get it over here.
It might have, it seems like when I just throw stuff out, it grows better than when I intentionally plant it. So maybe that's the answer, but
Could be.
anyway, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. It's kind of weird doing this out with my birds. Dun, 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 dun. See, I'm getting my balance back
Kind
though.
of weird anyway.
Dun, 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 dun. Grandma's got
Oh,
this.
you know what? I have different overalls on. I don't have your bleed stop and your gauze and all
Oh,
of that
so if
in
I
these
cut
overalls.
myself, I'm a
Yep.
goner.
Yep.
All right, folks, you may see this may
Probably
be the
should have
first and
gone back
last.
in.
First and last of G-Paw Doss. Who got in here and messed this up? You got out too late to get bugs. Sorry.
The coop looks pretty clean from here.
The coop, well, it's, you know, hey, you know what?
What?
I did not yesterday afternoon clean this one out. I need to do that. Hurry up, get the bugs. Atta girl. The others are okay. Are we good? Watch out. Here, let me rinse this out here. Somebody poo-pooed in it. Whoa! Look out. I'm glad they don't have horns on top of their heads.
Yep.
Mom was over here staring down the underneath there. She must get mice or something under there.
She's hoping there's a mouse under there.
I probably ought to look under there again. There may be no telling what hiding.
You don't come out of that coop gracefully of a morning.
Oh man, they hit. Well, they don't have enough time. They don't have enough distance between the shelf and the floor. They just hit it hard. It's wonder they don't break a leg.
Oh.
I know. Kind of hard to watch.
That's Harrietta.
All right.
Not so hairy.
Yeah, she's hurting
More
a
like
little bit.
scary.
More like Harry.
Look at these three. These three come marching out.
All right, hang on.
So
Let's
say there's
here.
somebody in our way.
A little
Okay,
bit
I'm
of-
moving.
Not too much. Not too much. I used to overfeed on this stuff here and waste a lot. I don't.
That's
it
the
is, isn't it?
prettiest black on her tail feathers. There's another one just like her.
Well, the other one is we have Annie Oakley. We have the one we thought was oh, help me out. Annie Oakley.
Can't help you. I don't know.
Oh no.
Ellie Mae? No.
No, little right there. The other little.
You'll
Annie.
think of it halfway down to the pigs.
You got to be kidding me. It must be the. Hang on. It must be the medication.
Must be.
Something. What? Annie Oakley and somebody help me out there. What's the name of our other little bird that's a little hairy-footed thing? Right there. She's right there.
We
Mae
ran-
West.
Mae West.
Goodness
There you go.
gracious. I'm sorry, Miss May. Losing my mind. All right. Here we go. Hi. Hi, everybody. Give more. What? What are you barking at me for? Hi, Cece. Hi, everybody. Oh. Hi, boys, girl. Hi, boys and girl. I'll be in there in just a minute. We also now get to keep the goats feed. We had. Cece, she's not happy. The goat food used to be down there by the pigs. Now we keep it right here.
I'll do the goat feed if you'll do the hay. There's no snakes in the goat feed.
Okay. I haven't found a snake in here yet, though.
I haven't either, but it just creeps me out every time I have to do it.
Really?
Don't anybody tell me that that's silly, being freaked out by a snake.
There's a lot of people freaked out by a snake.
Yep, it's
A
happening.
lot of big boys freaked out by a snake, so don't worry about that, honey.
Could you explain that normally we feed the goats at the same time? It works out pretty good, but today, since we're filming, we're gonna have to do it a little different. So if it's chaotic, it's not always chaotic.
Yeah, we'll show that. Yeah, when we get inside there, we'll kind of explain that a little further. It's easier to show them than tell them, but yeah, you're right.
Leave that out
It's a
here,
little different.
if you would, with the dog food in it, and we'll do the goats right off the bat, and I'll come back and get the dog food. Just put it
I'll
outside.
set it up. It's okay.
Yeah, I can get to it.
Did you give the birds their dog food yet?
I didn't see any
Yeah, that's
birds.
right. We'll do it. We'll do it afterwards. We
All
don't.
right.
We have chickens that eat dog food, so they come over and hang out till we give them a little dog food.
Abu, you have hay in your shelter.
I bet they
promise.
don't.
You don't think so?
I bet. You know what's happened?
Did you give the dogs their treats?
Not yet.
I'm caught.
Not yet. So hang on. Let me get the doggies theirs first. Look at them.
That
We
might
got the-
keep
they're-
them busy so that
they're-
we can get in the
They're spoiled, aren't they?
shelters, you know what?
Yeah. Hang on a minute. Hurry, Riley. Hang on, honey. Let me get it. There it is.
So you
You
gotta be
get the right
faster.
one.
Gotta be faster,
There
Grandpa.
we go. All right. Now, we're going to try to set this up to where you guys can see us both. But here's what we have to do. Let me see. This is kind of a a wide angle shot. Yeah, I got both pins in there. Grandma goes that way with the littles. I go this way with the bigs, I hope. Okay, now look out, get away from the cameras. They kind of have this down. The two big ones know, when I say big ones, P-Dub and Fox, come in here. Come on, buddy, come on. Okay, come on. Come on, let's go. Here we go. Here we go, P-Dub. Here we go, buddy. So what I have to do too is I shut this door here.
And I'll be over here.
So the dogs don't come in.
There you go, Gizmo.
Because when we first started this, the doggies had a tendency, I got to go get their treats. The dogs were coming in. You know, they didn't go, you know, when they had it down there, they wouldn't go eat the goat food or bring it down here, and they want to go there and eat the goat food. And that didn't work out at all. That may not, you know, sitting there, they'll probably get that.
I'll go ahead and probably
take it out. You go ahead and do that.
Yeah, you go ahead.
So we kind of have to tag team here. Grandma gets the little one started, and I take their treats and go on in. See, do you call us the bigs? Is that because we're big or because we're older? Yes, that's correct. Yes and yes. Here you go. Here we go. So basically, you're keeping everybody busy while everybody else eats. You know what I mean? And I'll go over here to the littles now. But these guys, hi Sissy. Yeah, you're fine. You don't need in there. Now I'll go in here. Take care of the little ones. Now what happens is, that's what happens. If a boo doesn't get done before these two, they come over and run him off. He's almost done though, he just had scratch. Come here, here. Here, boo, here, bud. Here you go, buddy. Here we go, there we go, boo. Come, boo, right here, honey. Get that. Gizmo's done. Now look, I'm not gonna let, no, let him finish. Now I don't want to do this all the time. We're done? We're done. That is one of the negatives. I don't know how to exactly stop that right now until all of them kind of finish at the same time. We'll let this open. All right, open this up like so. Put that on here. Now, we let these two out. What these two will do, on your mark, get set. Now see, they're gonna go over to the little pen thinking that the goats, there's leftovers.
You need hay over there?
I'll put a little fresh in there, but another thing that happens too, now see what he does? He runs them all off. I don't know how to stop that. You know what I mean? I don't know how to keep that from happening, you know what?
He just goes in and thinks he's going to clean up if there's anything left.
I know.
And there's not.
And they've been going in, we put hay in both of them, but everybody's goes in here now to eat hay. I don't know why that is. I do not know. It is going to be interesting as it gets colder what's going to happen. So it's a little bit chaotic. We don't need hay over here.
Okay.
At all. I'll give you that. Let me get them their little treats here. Come here.
You know, my biggest concern, I'm worried that they will see that only as a feeding place and in the winter maybe not go in it.
Well, I never thought about that, but golly, I don't know. Here, P-Dub.
Well, we had to try.
Here, Fox. Well, it's got to work out.
It's like you said in the last video,
Boo.
We've given them options.
Yeah, you're right. Here, Boo. And Gizmo, that's his. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. But these little guys, until they get bigger, these two big guys they're just intimidating to them. That's all there is to it. Guys, no, you're fine. Another thing that happens is that the goats come down here at first. I don't think it's so much now. We've been doing this for what, I don't know, 6 or 7 days.
Yeah.
They think they're going to get fed down here too. So they come and hang out and you know, do what they normally do and run over here into this other pen. But I think they're kind of getting the idea now that that's not exactly how it goes. But the big issue, we've really had a problem with these two being bullies now. It's just to kind of up their game a little bit, you know, and I don't know how to remedy that other than little goats have to stay out of their way, but little goats have gotten butted a couple of times, I can tell you.
Yeah, I think that's just part of it.
I guess. I don't like that part of it, but
I know, I don't either.
here is one thing that I'll make a note of. They are not all coming over here thinking they're going to get fed. So that's a good sign. Now there's fox, but it's not like they're, remember they used to come over here and hang out?
Yeah.
Let me do the pigs?
Yeah.
You do the water? Okay.
I think they're getting used to this, though. They really are.
Yeah, I think you're right.
They're fast learners.
They're coming over, but they know. I got some extra crackers for them this
I
morning.
was going to say, they know you've got stuff in your pockets.
Oh, I'm sure they do. So the doggies. Hey,
Clumped.
by the way, everybody needs to get on Grandma because yesterday she carried a 40-pound bag of pig feed down here all by herself. And here's what she did. She snuck it. She didn't want me to see. And I thought, what is she doing? She come walking down toward here and, had something in front of her. And I saw her set it down because she couldn't make it all the way.
Because it was heavy.
It was 40 pounds. I could do it. I'd have to throw it over I'd throw it over my shoulder. But anyway, Grandma did that. I wasn't happy about it, but I don't know if I could do that right now or not.
If I throw it over my shoulder, I go down.
Well, yeah, I guess. You get that done, I'll take it on over.
Yeah, they've got so much of that. I've
been giving them a little extra grain. Well, the grain's got remember the grain has the protein and all the minerals in it, so you can't really deny them grains
I think that's plenty. I think it's plenty, don't you?
Well, yeah, I give them more, but that's okay. So tonight they'll get extra. Believe it or not, we have differences of opinion on sometimes how to feed. So when Grandma's not here, I feed like I want to. When I'm not here, she feeds like she wants to.
That's right.
Yeah. So piggies, if there's not enough grain in here, you don't blame me. Come here.
Lola.
Olivia, she'll figure it out. There you go. Then she turns around where she can keep an eye on Lola. I don't blame you. I need to come down and hang out with them a little bit more after one of these days after we feed, you know what?
We need to measure them.
Yeah, we do. We said that several times.
I know, it's just hard. We're only measuring 2 now.
About every other day, depends on the heat and how much they've been in this water. We always scrub them out. Make sure they're nice and clean, right?
It's not what you're thinking. So you really need it.
You got your glove?
Yep.
Oh, you're brushing while we're doing that? Okay, that's a good idea.
I've got one in the other pocket, but there's still a treat in there, so.
Yeah, boy, they like that. So we can't get enough of that.
She knows what's in my pocket.
Now, if you'll notice, folks, except for Fox, the goats are gone now. Wait a minute. You said we're gone, but we're... Never mind. We're right here. Eating some dry leaves, huh? Getting some dry leaves, guys? Is that what we're doing? Watch out. You never know when these two are going to attack, do you, huh, Rambo? See, Dad, they're just meanies. He's, oh, sissy, I know, you're jealous. We can't pet a goat without having a dog.
You're killing my tree. You're killing my tree.
Okay. Hey, you know what? Let me go ahead and give them... Well, I'll give them down here. I got some extra animal crackers this morning. I don't normally do it, but just felt like it today. Whoa, did you see that?
You okay?
Cut that. The vine got me.
Vine or vine?
Vine.
Yeah. Sorry, I gotta watch these rocks.
That's okay.
Twisted my foot twice.
Yeah, that and you never know.
I know.
They're going, well, look, you're walking on our trail. Look at that.
Abu has started doing that now.
What's
Which, as small as he is, that's okay. Except I feel the horn first.
Yeah. Attaboy. Oh, they're so funny. Now, after our feeding portion, something we don't always show, then we always got to do maintenance. We got to sweep off the poo, clean off the carpets, empty the swimming pools, rake the hay, which we'll do that later. Then we sit down and everybody gets petted for a little bit. I was putting the poo in that tub, but that became a pain in the rear end. So what I'm going to do is just rake all this off. Then I'll come over, I'll sweep it off, then I'll come over and rake it up with all the leaves and stuff in it.
Helping this morning? Huh?
Oh, he's a special.
Is that part of your poo? Oh, good job.
What was that?
That was impressive.
What was
Not
that?
sure. Just glad I was far enough away that
He gonna jump on you?
he was just jumping up.
Oh, you playing? You playing, Boo? That's a good boy.
I just know there's more treats in
Yeah, I
those
know
pockets
there is.
somewhere.
You just gotta wait. You gotta wait. Just a bit, little patience.
Patience is not in
Yeah.
my vocabulary.
You know, I'm gonna look at him. What are you doing? Push back. I'm gonna play. Push back and push me. Whoa, whoa. Big dogs are playing. The thing I've got to do. There's a couple of little. Oh, they're kind of like in the top of this one right here. The cracks are getting kind of big. Not horrible, On these two over here, I've got like, what is it, siding over here? This
Yeah.
like siding.
Yeah.
You know what happens though? This, because they get on here with their hooves, that is slick as glass, folks.
Yep.
And I'm thinking, you know, they don't play up here a lot. They have got that so smooth. I wonder if they'll slip off of there, but
Well, it's funny when they all come running down here.
Yeah,
and
they
they
jump
decide
up on
to
it.
jump up there, and then they go, "Oh, wait a minute,
I
this
know.
is slick." Here, I'll
but
do it.
even this rough board here, though, whatever that is slick. So no matter what you put up there,
Yep.
it's going to be that way. But I'm going to cover at least that one with some of that paneling. What are you two doing? And this is a ritual every morning. What are you doing to Sissy? So, well, I'm showing her how big I am. Yeah, until she wants to change her mind. You two. Grr. Grr.
Wow.
Boy. See, it sounds like they're mad.
He looks like he's mad. I'm sorry, brother.
You playing?
Yeah, you should
Take
apologize.
it easy. Yeah, take it
You
easy.
should
It's okay.
apologize.
It's okay. You're all right. You're okay. It's all right. We always clean these off because they lay on them. Sometimes they poo on them. There's more than just doing this and just feeding. Got to keep things clean for the residents, right? And by the way, I was thinking the other day, Mom, we need to get another one of these beds because P-Dub laid on one, she laid on one, and he was laying on the ground. We
You
get
realize
one more.
if we get another one, we'll have some other goat laying on it.
I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't.
Don't
Sissy,
eat the
hi.
clothes.
Okay, on this, you said instead of rolling this up this way, it creates like a pocket in here, and rain will get in there. Roll it up backwards. That's a good idea. So next time we get these down, before it rains, I'll roll them up backwards, and that way rain won't settle in there because that will rot those out. So that was a suggestion from many of you. So I appreciate that, the ideas. Then this door, we talked about having to seal this off and so that we can get in and out of it. A lot of suggestions on that. Viz Queen put a board up. We're going to take one of them and work it out. You know, take a tarp, something to where goats can get in and out, but it won't cover this completely. We are working on that. Okay, what you doing? What you doing, Bubba? Oh, I just sat on the crackers. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? That was not my bones popping, folks, or my rear end
Sounds like something broke.
cracking, but
Your
I
back
just
or-
shattered. I'll be right back. Keep doing that. I'm going to give them their crackers.
Here, I got you guys one. Come here, Revel. Revel. Good boy. Good boy. Hey, you're going to miss out on crackers if you don't go down there with the goats instead of the dogs. All gone. It's brushing time. Don't eat the clothes, Abu. Hey, call your little one. Make me get down here, aren't you?
Here, Boo. Save some for you. Oh, goodness sakes. Okay. Hi, Bubba. Hi, Bubba.
That's not Bubba. That's
Right here. This is
yeah.
Bubba right here.
Yeah.
Boo's over there behind you. P-Dub, he never misses a petting.
Nope.
He don't. He's down here. He knows when we sit down, you can get some loving, aren't you, buddy? Mm-hmm.
I know. I love you.
Do I want a glove?
Well, I just need you to do something to entertain him so I can get rid of these mats and her hiney.
Can you sing to him or something? Or? There he is. He's down now.
Yeah, the
laying
problem
down.
is he's laying on the mats.
Oh, yeah.
Sissy, can I get you up here? Come up here. Come here.
Sit up there and see if she'll move
Come
towards
here.
you.
Come up here. Come on.
Oh,
You're not going to do it, are
I
you?
don't know what that
Nope.
is.
I'm sitting on it, Mom.
So, yep, sitting on the mats.
Can't get to it that way. Well, let's see if Bubba's got any.
What are you after, buddy? I'm such a big boy chewing on a little branch. I'm not sure why. Don't slip and fall. Yeah, whoop, look out. Atta boy. I got you some leaves, but you didn't want those. You wanted the stick. Who knows? That's a good boy. Oh, well, we got that done. Got everybody fed. Went in, fed myself.
That's
took
important.
Took a little nap. Now we're rocking and talking. Now you, golly, hey, welcome back, by the way.
Thanks.
You haven't been here in about 2 videos. People wonder where you were at. Did I stash you somewhere, or now that I'm feeling better, didn't need you anymore? Or
No, I have a confession.
oh, I love confessions.
You already know about it.
Can I get this on tape? Sure. I don't know what's going to happen.
Well, I had dropped some business trying to slow down, and unfortunately, my replacement didn't do as good a job as I did. So now I'm going to have to go back and make up 4 months worth, and so they can get somebody else.
Grandma has a trouble with the word N-O. She thinks the word no means
have that
yes.
With you.
No, not with me. It's no, Ralph. No, no, no. Everybody else asks her something. Oh, yeah, I'll do it. So, yeah, she's kind of back into that work mode thing. In fact, it was yesterday. I spent the whole day here all by myself. You were working.
I know.
You know, I've already told her, you know, we're 60-some, you know, we're after what we went through this summer, we're beyond that.
I know, but you know, there's people that expect to get paid.
It's all about me now, huh?
There's people that expect to get paid, and there's, you know, I don't know, I feel responsible.
You have this overwhelming sense of helping people.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
I know.
And now you're going to go back and help. Yeah, I have no problem anymore saying, no, I ain't doing it.
You never have had a problem.
No, I don't.
You've never had a problem.
I know.
That's why there's no honeydews.
That's right. That's right.
I just don't want to hear no, so I don't bother asking.
If you're watching this video, if you're watching us for the first time, I've never had a honeydew list in 44 years. Mm-hmm. But I do things anyway. I get way ahead of that honeydew thing. Ain't too much honeydew stuff needs to be taken care of, right?
And if I really want something done, I kind of turn on the syrupy honey voice, you know, and usually it'll work.
Syrupy honey voice.
Ralph, could you please?
Oh, no, I've never heard that. I've never heard
not
that.
That syrupy, but
yeah, I've never heard that voice. Man, I had a nap, but I'm not going, you know. Not buying that, but anyhow, we're being silly. The project videos have gone so well.
I know. I think they like us on Fridays.
I guess so. We appreciate it very much. I tell you what, we get on there. We have been in utter shock. They are things we get to do, you know, and they're all going to be for the betterment of the animals.
Well, and they're fun. That was actually a fun.
It was.
You know,
it was.
Just fun time working together, putting that together, and then the first time we fed the goats, it went pretty good.
It did.
It really has.
We have to work, and I know that a lot of you are going to have some suggestions on the goats, and you can't predict animals. You know, you can predict that the food is a big, major player in their behavior.
You know what was my favorite part of that video?
The ending.
You'll never guess it. No.
When it was over.
No, you'll never guess it. Think about it real hard. What would have impressed me the most?
When my shorts almost fell down. Is that what it was?
No, that had nothing to do with it. Sorry.
I'm on my last loop of my belt. I can't make another hole.
No, it was when Revel was going to chew up that box, and I said, leave it, and he did. And then he guarded the goats and wouldn't let them touch it, too. I was so proud of him.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
He did. Revel O'Reilly is always good about it, but he usually looks at me like, nah, not listening.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I was so impressed.
Yeah, well, we are going to work out that thing on the door. I don't want to beat it to death, but, you know, what I'll have to do is go down and I'll get me a chair and I'll sit it down in front of that door and I'll just stare at it. And then the idea will happen. And that's how I do things. I have to. You can give me all the suggestions you want, and I'll agree with you. That's good. Thumbs up.
And then he'll do it his way no matter what.
Yeah, then I do it my way no matter what, but it'll be a combination.
Don't feel bad. He does that to me too. I give him 3 or 4 ideas, and he does it like he doesn't even hear me.
Yeah.
Speaking of not hearing me.
What?
Isn't there something that you need to say to somebody?
Oh, my word. Yes, listen. It is important when you mess up or somebody else, you hurt somebody's feelings, even that person may not know it, you must apologize. And something happened. I owe a young lady that I love dearly an apology.
You know, I had already told you, though, in all honesty, I had already told you that you and Chad both butted in on her.
If you go back and watch the video where I went to Chad and Ray's house, in the very beginning, we were at the creek. And I'm holding the camera up, and I'm doing a little bragging on how great things look, and I gave Chad credit for that. And I did not do that on purpose and leave Ray out. Ray is the young lady I'm talking about. I left Ray out. Ray has done Ray, honey, I apologize. Ray has done so much work around there.
Save that part of the video, Ray.
She did the pool all by herself. Chad was telling me the other day, there was 100-foot of fence that she went out in the heat of the day here when it was really hot. Jeremiah's putting up the fence. She went out and measured to precisely get 52 inches, I believe, or something like that in between each pole, or that they were buried 52 inches, whatever that was. And she went out there, sweat of her brow, and did 100 foot of that fence.
Well, she
And
did
she's
all those
painted,
flowers too.
She's done all the flowers in the garden. She keeps that house immaculate. It's a team effort over there, and that's what she enjoys doing.
And
That's
you
she
left out half
relaxes.
of the team when you thanked.
And I left out half the
You did.
team.
Yeah, probably in my opinion the most important half. But
Hit
you
me,
know.
but remember I bruise easy.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
You got your.
No, I don't have this
Bleeding stuff on?
blood clot stuff or whatever.
Hey, listen,
it's
if there was
called.
ever time to get rid of me, now's it.
You know what's really scary?
What's scary? I'm scared already.
Right now, he's not where he's supposed to be on his INR. He's low, and he's been low for
What's an
3
INR?
weeks. I forget
That's
what
my
it
blood
stands
thick-
for.
that's my blood
Individualized-
thickness.
Yeah.
Blood
So in
thickness.
other words, his blood is too thick.
Yeah.
But if it gets any thinner, I'm going to have to carry the whole stock of Walmart's gauze and Band-Aids and stuff with me. I mean, I cannot imagine.
Yeah,
But you know, people have said, and not jokingly, they said, you know, if he has an accident or starts bleeding, Chad told me, he said, Mom, you call 911 first. And that has really scared me. But I think right now, with you being low on your level, and hopefully this week we've done, you know, tried some new things that won't be low when we go back Wednesday. But that's really,
Yeah, my blood is just staying thick. I don't know what it is. It's just
but it's
me.
not thick. I mean,
No. It's a little bit, you know, whatever. But yeah, it's not where it needs to be. But to me, here's the deal. October 31st, I'm done
I
with
know,
it anyway.
I know.
You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
over it anyhow. I'm done.
The medicines that you're on have a direct effect on this warfarin.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them do. So we don't know which one is causing it to stay low. And every time we go in, he gets in trouble, and she looks at us and says, "What are you doing?"
Yeah. Are you eating leaf? I interrupted you.
That's okay.
I'm sorry. I'm bad at that.
Right. That was part of the reason he apologized too. That was the first thing I noticed in that video.
I feel
Chad
bad.
and Ralph were on either side of Ray, and bless her heart, she was in the middle, just smiling real pretty. And every time she'd try to say something, either Chad would interrupt her or Ralph would talk over her. So that's part of the apology, Ray.
I do apologize, Ray, for not including you. And it would be like if I took credit for everything that's happened around here and didn't give Grandma any credit. Oh, my word. When I was down, Grandma carried the load. I mean, 110%.
I wouldn't let that happen anyway.
And, yeah, and would come back in and take care of me in the house. So there are some things you just don't, I'll never forget. And I'll never forget that. And Ray doing what she's done there at the house, that's just, everything she does is just ever important as what Chad does, and I know Chad acknowledges that too, so.
And you know, the boys
I goofed up.
The boys have been great through your surgery, through mine, through everything, but we got to give credit to our daughter-in-laws too, because they were both
That's
there
right.
in a lot of different ways, and I could,
Yeah, we love Shannon
oh yeah, I
dearly,
could spell
too.
out the things the girls did. The girls were awesome too, and we don't ever want to leave them out, because we just
Sure.
feel so blessed to have both girls.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, I wanted to give a praise for a lady whose grandson, this lady is the one who gives us the cat food, the wormies, treats, other things too for the animals. And others of you do also, but this lady had a grandson, a 16-year-old grandson, just went through an ablation. He had a extra heartbeat in there like Chad did. But instead of like Chad back in the day, they burned it literally.
yeah, cauterized.
Cauterized it, thank you. Well, they froze this. Said freezing would be permanent. Chad had to go have his done 3 times so they could come back, but
that
freezing
wasn't
won't-
because they didn't do it. Not because he had multiple pathways.
Right, okay.
So
they had
his
to go
was a little
back.
different. But I'm
they
surprised that
froze
the
his.
freezing, I guess when you
Right.
think about it, when they take like things off of your back or whatever, they freeze those. So that,
Yeah.
I guess it does make sense.
Yeah, because what happens when it thaws? What? It's like me, I'm thawing hamburger right now. Do I have to like do it over? Or I can't refreeze it?
I'm first time at a loss for words. I don't even know how to respond.
We're so glad that this young man, he's doing well. They sent him home from the hospital. They probably could have kept him one night, but they didn't have enough room at the hospital. They were full and booked and all that stuff. So they sent him home. And the lady who I'm talking about, she's just getting over shingles. It affected her face, and so she's trying to get over that. And so anyway, she's just a dear, a sweet person. And God bless you, and your grandson. She keeps in touch.
We want to remember too all of the people, you know, in North Carolina, Tennessee, South Carolina, what's the other, Georgia?
Georgia and everywhere. Yeah, you name it.
Without getting political, I don't even know the truth of what's going on, but it does sound like there's a lot of people, individuals, citizens, guys that have been, in the service that have really had to jump in and do a lot of this. And, it is very, very sad.
Something rotten in Denmark.
It is, but it's very sad what these people are going through, and my goodness, I can't even imagine. And Franklin Graham, of course, is from there, and Samaritan's Purse has been there just like they're at every disaster, and we just need to keep them all in prayer.
When I first brought up the storm, there was only 45 people that had passed away, and now it's well over 800.
Yeah.
And we have a lot. In fact, the lady I just spoke about, a lot of Grandpa Doss Family Farms members in that area that were affected and flooded out, and there's some people that they make videos, and they've showed their lot of damage.
You don't hear those people complaining about the things they've lost or that they don't have anything. You hear those people talking about their neighbors and wanting to make sure they're okay. And it's like any natural disaster. It seems like people really come together, but this has been extremely difficult. And even for the people that have tried to go down and help and taken their own helicopters and stuff to try to get in and take care of it, we need a lot of prayer right now, and it's going to take a long time to restore the roads and bridges and
the businesses, rebuild the businesses so people can go back to work. And we went through a little bit of that with the tornado that came through back in 2011.
Yeah.
And it just takes time and a lot of time and money, I guess.
A lot of prayer.
A lot of prayer, absolutely. Folks, we could not do this without you. Each one of you is extremely, extremely important. I've read a lot of comments here the last couple of days. The positivity and encouragement is incredible, and we greatly appreciate it. Thanks again. Thank you all so. God bless you all. We love you dearly. Thanks for all your support and your well wishes, and keep the prayer requests coming. In the comments, I see a lot of people following up that somebody sends a prayer request. It may not be us answered, but it's somebody else.
We do have some people that we're a little concerned about that we've not heard from lately, and we had already put them on the prayer list.
Right.
And unfortunately, this one couple live in New Zealand, and we heard from her all the time. This was Mrs. D that I told you about, and Mr. G, Mr. H, and sister Mrs. G. But we don't know. We haven't heard from you in a while. So if I
left a comment on there and asked them. I said, "Hey, how's everything going?" But we had requested prayer for her. About 3 or 4 weeks ago. We have not heard one word from them, folks. I'm very concerned. She was having strokes, in and out of the hospital, and I don't know. I hope for the best.
There's another couple too that they pray for us, and they have a ministry that prays for us, and vice versa. We pray for them. I need to send an email and check up on both of them. Yep.
Love you guys. God bless. Until next time.
Pray on.
Pray on. Pray on.
Bye, everybody.
Let us know how we can help you. Bye-bye.